welcome to the garden. Today I've just got a quick little update while I harvest some tomatoes. I've got some good news and some bad news. So the good news is that my eye is better. I've got a couple more days of that medication and my vision is almost back to normal. I'm still seeing some spots that's kind of in my cornea, but that should actually clear up eventually. But my nearsightedness is gone, so that's really good news. I thought that was going to be permanent, so that was kind of scary. But I just want to say thank you to everyone for your well wishes and your support. That really means a lot to me. I'm actually going to pick this beefsteak too. Oh dang, it looks like it's split open. So anything that's split like this, I'm just going to cut away the split portion. I'm going to examine the interior just to make sure there's no insects in there. And then I'm going to cook it really thoroughly. So I'll probably make a little burrito or something and just incorporate this entire tomato. These are so gorgeous when you slice into them. They're just red all the way through. Normally store-bought tomatoes are kind of pale in the middle. They're kind of pink. But these are just dark red, as long as they're ripe. So there's really nothing like homegrown tomatoes. These other ones will probably be ready in a couple days. Same with those ones back here. And I've also got some new green ones, so we'll have a sort of a staggered harvest for the next month or so. And there are cherry tomatoes all over. Roma tomatoes in the ground over here. And a bunch of jalapenos on the way. Now, the bad news is that I discovered mold in the house. So all last week I was scrubbing mold off of the cabinetry in the basement. There was a bunch in my closet that I had to scrub. There was mold in my bathroom on the wood cabinets, in the storage room on the furniture, and even under my bed on the carpet. So that was really concerning. Our dehumidifier actually broke. It was still running the fan, so I didn't notice it was broken. So that was really bad. Now I'm not sure if that was the cause of my eye issue, but it certainly didn't help. And because of that mold and a whole bunch of other problems, we almost sold the house, which honestly would have been devastating for me. The garden is such a huge part of my life that I would have just missed it so much. But hopefully it won't come to that. And hopefully this channel will stay around for many years to come. These jalapenos start off pretty thin, but you can see they get wider at the top. And eventually the whole pepper will become nice and wide, and then they turn dark red when they're fully ripe. But I always like to harvest a few while they're still green. That way you can potentially get some new harvests in. It'll produce new flowers and you might get a second round of fruit. And of course we've got our little frog guardians here keeping watch. I love these little guys. Look at that. He's just tiny compared to those jalapenos. They're so nice though. But these peppers are popping up everywhere. You do want to keep an eye on your plants, and if the leaves start to droop too much, you might want to give them some water. Although this can just happen naturally in high heat. And if your leaves are yellowing at all, you definitely want to fertilize them. When they're yellow, that means they're really hungry. So that's a few simple things you can do to keep your jalapenos happy. So I'm really happy that my eye is better, but I'm going to have to work a little bit harder to keep this house and this garden. So I might be taking more regular days off. But thanks again for all your support. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.